Welcome to Exploring the Mystical Side of Life with your host, Linda Lang.
Hi, this is Linda Lang from thoughtchange.com, and I'm here today with my guest, Sonia Grover. Today, she's brought her Rose Quartz crystal bowl, and we're going to have a lovely little chat about this beautiful crystal. Here's a lovely piece of Rose Quartz. Welcome, Sonia.
Thank you for inviting me, and thank you for letting me come back and share with you another one of my bowls, this one being the Rose Quartz. So thank you.
Well, I must say, it's a beautiful, beautiful rose color.
It's I'll show everybody. So anybody that hasn't seen what we did before on the Moldavite, you can see these are actually made in a kiln, a bit like how you make kind of pottery, and or glass is a bit different, but similar sort of thing. So you can see if I turn it round, it's not this perfect, everyone will be unique. So this has got kind of like a white light kind of coming up from it on one part of it. So yeah.
Beautiful. Now, most people recognize rose quartz as the stone of love, but it is so much more than that as well.
It certainly is. Most people associate rose quartz with the heart chakra, and a lot of people talk about the heart chakra being an emerald green, perhaps with a rose petal or rose in the center, or some people relate to the heart chakra as being pink, and again relating to kind of to rose quartz as well and linking in there. So what I thought might be quite nice is just to share with you some words from Judy Hall and from the Crystal Bible. So I thought it would be quite nice just to share some words, because you know she says so much more than just love and unconditional love. It's quite a lot deeper than that. So is that all right if I just share some of the meanings of rose quartz? So it cleanses and energizes the aura. It purifies and opens the heart at all levels and brings deep inner healing and self-love. It is calming, reassuring, and excellent for use in trauma or crisis. If you want to attract love, look no further than romantic rose quartz, placed by your bed or in the relationship corner of your home. It is so effective in drawing love and relationships towards you that it often needs amethyst to calm things down. In existing relationships, it will restore trust and harmony and encourage unconditional love. Rose quartz gently draws off negative energy and replaces it with loving vibes. It strengthens empathy and sensitivity and aids the acceptance of necessary change. It is an excellent stone for midlife crisis. Holding rose quartz enhances positive affirmations. The stone can then remind you of your intention. This beautiful stone promotes receptivity to beauty of all kinds. Emotionally, rose quartz is the finest healer, releasing unexpressed emotions and heartache, and transmuting emotional conditioning that no longer serves you. It soothes internalized pain and heals deprivation. Rose quartz teaches you how to love yourself. Vital if you have thought yourself unlovable. You cannot accept love from others nor love them unless you love yourself. This stone encourages self-forgiveness and acceptance and invokes self-trust and self-worth. So bringing in not only, you know, the essence of love, but transmuting those elements within us which are the opposite, the absence of love. So very, very powerful, very powerful.
From the Pocketbook of Stones by Robert Simmons, he tells us that it can open the crown chakra, third eye, and throat, align them and connect them to the heart chakra, as well that it programs the cells for joy and longevity. And when you work with Moldavite and rose quartz, the Moldavite will activate the rose quartz capacity for spiritual awakening through the power of love. So it is a beautiful, beautiful crystal to work with. I'll just share the story of having made the trek to the rose quartz mine that's here in the province I live in. It's probably about 3 hours away. And you can actually visit the mine, trek there. It is a bit of a hike, and mine your own rose quartz where this lovely piece comes. I actually have quite a bit of rose quartz from that mine. And it was just a really amazing experience because you're in this quarry that surrounds you with rose quartz, and it just activates such a level of peace and emotional well-being. It was phenomenal to see everyone in the mine just take on that beautiful essence of love and peace. And then you have to trek back out of the mine carrying all of the stones that you've purchased. So it definitely was a beautiful, beautiful adventure.
Mm. Yeah.
So, Sonia, would you like to choose a card and then give us a little taste of the crystal bowl?
Yeah, so these are the cards from my pack. So I work with sound and sacred geometry, and I channeled 33 sacred geometric symbols. I was told to call them the heart soul's heart, so that's very apt given that we're working with the rose quartz.
Connecting your own personal heart to the heart of your soul.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So the card that I've picked, I love this card, is freedom and containment.
That's an interesting dichotomy.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole idea is bringing together the soul, bringing together the fact that we are a soul having a human experience, and the fact that we actually do need, we can't just be doing everything. We need routine in our life to some level, and we're all different as to what that might mean, but we need to be free flowing within that. And so just to be too strict and rigid is not going to work. And to be sort of like, oh, I don't know if I'll bother getting up today. I might stay up all night. I might do this. Getting out of those routines. We need some routine. So this is what this card's all about. And by doing that, then we are connecting more deeply in flow with our true essence. So.
What's really interesting, Sonia, is that the symbol actually resembles your crystal bowl. And not only that, but our physical bodies are the containers for our spirit. Fantastic. So let's have a little taste of the vibration and frequency of rose quartz.
Obviously, there's no need for anybody to actually do anything. Some people find it an easier experience. I think we all do still to a point if we close our eyes and then we haven't got the stimulus of what's going on with our eyes. We're just feeling it and hearing it. And this is just one of the instruments that would be played in the sound baths I do, or sound baths that anybody does using crystal bowls. So it's just to get a feel of what that vibration feels like just by connecting with it. So just relax and allow.
Lovely, Sonia. Now, I know that you like to tone as well while you do crystal balls. The voice is a very powerful tool to help move energy in your body. So, if any listener wants to tone with the crystal ball, that's something that it's pretty easy to do. You just have to use your vocal cords. Do you want to give us just a little snippet of what that could be like for any of the listeners that might like to include toning when they listen?
Yeah, so for me, when I first started learning or remembering toning, I felt a little bit awkward and self-conscious because it wasn't something I was used to. So other people may feel like that, and if you do, you might want to just do it on yourself where there's no one else around till you get comfortable with it. And like anything, there's no real right or wrong way, but it's good to just allow your body to make whatever sounds come out. And so I'll just do you want me to just do a little demo of toning and then just bring the crystal bowl in so people can hear? So I'm just going to tone as if I was toning with the crystal bowl. So it'll be a similar sound to the crystal bowl, although you can make any sound, as I said. So, okay. So that's just an example of one of the sounds that you can make. So I'll just now play the bowl with the toning, and again, that may be the sound you wish to make, or it may be another sound you wish to make, and that's absolutely perfect. Just go with whatever you're kind of guided to, whatever's kind of guided to come out of your mouth. So. Just a little taster.
All right. And for anyone who would like to work with Rose Quartz to heal the heart or balance emotions or find love, aside from putting crystal in the corner of their bedroom or the relationship corner of their home, there's a lot of things you can do simply from wearing rose quartz or taking a bath with a piece of rose quartz in. What other suggestions do you have, Sonia?
Oh, there's loads of ways that you can connect with rose quartz. Sometimes I've had rose quartz and accidentally dropped it and broken a piece off, or I might have had a small piece and I'll put it in plants, or you can put it in cut flowers, or you can put small pieces, and if you're somebody that likes to make up your own little room sprays, you can put it in there. You can make an elixir out of it where you put water, you put the rose quartz in the water. You can't do that with every crystal because some of them are actually poisonous or will disintegrate. The rose quartz is okay, but again, you can just go online and Google, and you'll find all these things online and on YouTube. So you put it in water, drink the water. You can also I use it a lot in healing, especially with animals. So you can buy flat palm stones of rose quartz, and the beauty of those is that you can use it in healing yourself or others by placing it on your palm. I don't have one to hand here. Or with animals, or even with yourself, place it under something you're lying or sitting on, and because it's because it's flat, it means it's not uncomfortable. And of course, I know loads of clients, and I've been known to do this in the past, is place it on me somewhere other than a necklace. So it might be down my bra, it might be in my handbag, it might be in my pocket. So again, quite a lot of ways that you can just connect with rose quartz. And why rose quartz and why crystals? Well, what I've been told, and a lot of people have said, is that we're moving from carbon-based to crystalline form. So the more that we can connect with rose quartz and other crystals, either through sound or through directly connecting, or put them in elixirs and drinking them, or making creams out of them, or whatever, we're helping us move and change and grow and evolve, ascend, whatever word you want to use. So that is why I was very much guided to work with crystal and rose quartz in particular, because what I've been told is that we will actually be thinking, feeling and connecting with everybody from our heart, not from our mind, not from our brain. It'll actually all be from the heart. And that's why I was guided when I was given the symbols and I was told to call it the heart, soul's heart. So us as individual and humanity as a collective learn to connect through our human heart into our soul's heart, into the soul's heart of humanity and beyond.
Do rose quartz crystals need to be cleansed?
My understanding is that pretty much most crystals need to be cleansed, and what I've learned, there are some which you may be aware of, Linda, and some of the viewers may be aware of, that are said to be self-cleansing, such as citrine and a few others. But if in doubt, cleanse. So I would always cleanse. So simple ways to cleanse, a lot of you may know. One of the easiest ways I do is just run it under running water, whether that be in a stream or, more likely, because I haven't got a stream in my back garden, unfortunately, under the cold tap for about a minute. Other ways that you can do, you can bury them. I've never done that because, unlike a squirrel, I'd probably forget where I put it, or maybe like a squirrel, I'd forget where I put the crystal. You can bury them in sand. Some people use salt on them. I think it's a bit abrasive, personally. You can tone over them, so you can use your voice to tone over them. And you can also use incense and sage sticks, just hold them under it. So yeah, quite a few ways you can do.
Fantastic. So we definitely encourage our listeners to explore rose quartz and call in a little bit more love and peace and healing into their lives. Sonia, would you like to share your contact information with our listeners?
Yep, lovely, thank you. www.heartsoulsheart.com. So there's an S after heart, heartsoulsheart.com. You'll also find that on the Facebook. Facebook will be Heart Soul's Heart, YouTube's Heart Soul's Heart, and there's some music very similar to this using these instruments, and on an album called The Heart of Being, which is on the website. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching this episode of Exploring the Mystical Side of Life. You'll find us on YouTube, on iTunes, Anchor.fm, and new on Podcoin. If you use the code Mystical Side, you'll receive 300 bonus points. You can visit me at thoughtchange.com. Bye for now.